Welcome to Land to House. I'm Seth. This is my Samsung moisture control front load dryer. It has stopped heating and I need to fix it. So it's model number DV4285000EW/A3. I believe what's happened is that the heating element has gone bad. So I've purchased this on Amazon, link in the description down below. Let's go ahead and replace this unit in here. This comes with the fuse, the thermostat, and also the coils, which you can see down in there. So let's go ahead and get this replaced. The first step here is to unplug the dryer. So I'm just going to take this out and set it over here so that it doesn't have any power and we won't get electrocuted. The heating coil is located right down over here behind the front panel. Now to remove the front panel, we have to actually take some screws out from right up here. So let me show you back here. We're going to be removing that screw there and the other one on the other side. And this top piece will slide back some, and that exposes what we need to get through on this, and that will free up what we need to get to on this. So let's go ahead and start back here in the back. Should be able to slide this top panel back just a little bit. Shouldn't have to go very far. I think that's going to be enough right there. Once the top cover has been slid back, it's just a matter of popping this front display up. So we possibly can even do that from down here. There we go. Now there is a cord back here we have to disconnect right over in there. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to set this up here out of the way. There are 4 screws holding the door on up here, and also some of the metal tabs you'll have to push down. Let's go ahead and start unscrewing all of these. After the top screws are done, you're also going to want to pull these 2 out right here. The ones that are next to the lint trap. These do have little washers on them. Because of the tabs up top, this shouldn't be falling off without loosening those. With those lower screws undone, I'm going to push the tabs on the top to release this. Okay. Now there are some little clips down here at the bottom that kind of hold things together. So I can close the door, and there's going to be one more cord you have to loosen up. Luckily there are some tabs on the bottom of this door so it won't be falling off. So let me go ahead and unplug this right here. I know you can't see that, but right here there's one more wire you have to unplug. Now this whole door can be lifted up off of those tabs and just set off to the side. Now that I have the front door off, you can see where this heating coil is located. It's right here. So let's go ahead and start by removing this screw here. Now with that screw removed, the back of this unit will just pop out of its little holding spot. There are 2 screws right here on the support stand that I'm going to just remove here. Getting to the screws on the back of this can be a little bit of a challenge, but just kind of have to feel for them and then start loosening those as well. It's definitely tedious getting this little stand right here unscrewed from the back, but not impossible. So now that I have this out of the way, I can now access this whole piece right here. Let's go ahead and move it forward. It's very important that all of these wires go back into the same place on the new unit. So what I'm going to do is just loosen these up, and then I'm going to return them to the place on the newer unit here. So anyway, just going to use a flathead screwdriver to loosen all of these up. And then just not quite totally remove them yet. You could also take a picture of them, or you could number them with a Sharpie, put tape on them, however you need to remember where these go. I have the new unit in the same direction, so let's go ahead and start putting these wires back on the new unit. So This red one's going to go right up here. Click that into place. This blue one is going to go right below that, right down here. And then I'm just going to go down the line until they are all matching up with where they belong here. All right, there we go. Now we just have to put this back in here, put the stand on, and get everything turned on and see if it's going to work. As you're putting the new heating element back in here, two things to note. The tab over here needs to fit up and in with these two right here. And also back over here, there is this little fin that needs to slide down into the stand. So make sure those two are done before you screw this into place. All right, you watched me take this apart, so I'm going to put the door back on here and we will try it out. I've got everything back together. I'm going to turn this on and see if it heats up. And I've also got an infrared thermometer so I can show you that it's warming up. So let's go ahead and hit the power button up here. All right, I'm going to push start. Let's see if about 45 seconds is enough to get this thing warm in here. Oh yeah, definitely. 93, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so if I point in there, 127. So it is warming up again. Let me show you what this heating coil looks like over here. I opened up the heating coil so you could see what was going on. If I flip it over, you can see this one right here has become detached. So it overheated and or got some lint or something in there and burned out. So you can actually replace just this piece right here and not have to replace your thermostat or your fuse. But I kind of like replacing everything at once because it's just a slide in, slide out kind of thing. So all this right here is what I replaced. I hope this video helped you to fix your dryer. If it did, hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to check the Amazon link down below so you can get the replacement unit like I did. And also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Seth with Land to House, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.